agree. The way I see it, normally in any state of marriage, especially even in your home countries, whatever you're facing, you know, you already got to put in the effort to make that situation work between you and your spouse, whether you're male or female. But both partners have to put in that effort. When you add a cultural context, the cultural thing on top of it, that's a whole new dynamic. It's way different, you know, because not only do you not have male and female differences, and some other differences or likes and dislikes and interest and pet peeves, you also have cultural differences. On top of that, you have a person that's naturally grown up in a completely different dynamic than you have, and
And we need to respect that.
yeah. Yeah, you need a lot more patience and a lot more respect when you face those trials. I agree.
By the same token, the Filipina or woman from anywhere else needs to realize that husband lived in a different culture.
Mhm.
So, for example, my wife comes here, she by default has to kind of get with it with the American culture. She just has to if she's going to function and blend in. If I
Yeah.
go to the Philippines, I can't expect them to act like, welcome me from the West, do things my way because I'm from somewhere else. I have to do like they do. And in many ways, she has to do what we do here. And
Exactly.
I mean, it's without going into specifics, I can't isolate her and say, just keep that. I took the Philippine out of the Philippines. Now try to stay there in your mind because she's in America. And it's a whole big different place. The lifestyle is different, the pace, the expectations,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she has to get used to that. And she is, and she's learned how to drive, so she has her independence. If I drop dead tomorrow, she needs to be able to drive, do online banking, meet with the people I meet with, know how to go to the doctor and get prescriptions refilled and things that they probably do not do in the Philippines on a regular basis.
That's a really good point. I like that. That you're preparing your wife for a new culture. You know
And a
that.
new and life after me.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
don't like to talk about anything related to
That's
death.
true.
I do. It's just a reality. And so I need her, but to be prepared. I mean, if she can't drive and she can't pay bills and she's not allowed to handle money or have a check account, what happens when those bills keep rolling in and she has nothing to back herself up with experience? That's on me for not preparing her.
Yeah, it is. But that's not just Philippines. I mean, that's here. Regardless, no matter what. I mean,
Yeah, I
we
can be
we,
here
we we
too.
do that. I know you don't have any children, but it's our responsibility to prepare our future generations. God talks about that a lot. That we need to prepare our responsibilities, and if not, we actually face some judgment from not preparing our children the correct way.
Oh, for sure. And even if we
Yeah.
don't have children, we better invest ourselves in someone.
Hmm.
I'm trying to invest myself into people on my channel by consistently bringing videos, answering questions. It's not a small thing to me. I mean,
No.
I care. That's why I do it. I'm not doing it to make a lot of money. I do it because I feel like I've always wanted to say something about this. I just never had a
Yeah.
medium for that.
Well, to add, yeah, yeah, but I want to help you, Bob, and I'm also trying to help my channel too. I want to grow and develop, and I think this is a good dynamic for both of us because we have very similar interests of what we're trying to do and accomplish. And I, I,
I'd
I
like
I
to think
feel
so.
you. Huh?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah. So I've, yeah, I'm there on the same pace with you about that. Is that I think we have an obligation, especially to educate people. We have to we have an obligation and a dedication and a mindset of some things that we've experienced to help prepare people who want to make the same journey. you know